It's the very definition of a prayer plant. Let's talk about Maranta. What's up, fellow plant enthusiasts? My name is Dylan and this is Baines Botanicals. Today we're going to be talking about Maranta. Maranta, just look at that. This is a silver band Maranta, and this is actually one of the more uncommon ones just because, well, I'm not sure. I think a lot of people just prefer the lemon lime and the red just because their veining is a little more defined. But I love the silver band, and it took me a while to find one, but I finally did. Shout out to Jungle House in Lawrence, Kansas. Thank you guys. Beautiful plant, but a little on the finicky side, as most prayer plants are. Here is the taxonomy information for Maranta. Maranta is the namesake genus of the family Marantaceae, and Marantaceae is the family that contains all of the prayer plants: Calathea, Goipertea, Stramanthe, Tenanthe, and Maranta. So they all have similar care, and they are all similarly finicky. And then there's also a green one that is mostly green, kind of like these leaves, only there are black spots kind of on either side parallel to the central part of the leaf. Some people call them, I don't know if they call them rabbit's foot or rabbit tracks, but I've always just heard it called a green Maranta. So yeah, and there actually is a variegated form of the green Maranta, but it's pretty hard to find. Anyway, the silver is definitely my favorite. And this particular plant is just, I don't know, man. I'm just so blown away by how pretty this is. Anyway, as far as care goes, Marantas really just need medium to bright indirect light. They can definitely do okay in medium light. So don't stress if you don't have bright light, because you can actually burn the leaves if you're not careful. So I would go medium on this, maybe even low. As far as watering goes, don't let them dry out. Don't do it. Prayer plants don't like to dry out. They want to be kept evenly moist. So, there's that word. Just keep an eye on your watering. Don't let them dry out, but don't keep them sopping wet either. You know, there's a nice balance. I think that's part of the challenge of owning a prayer plant, is figuring out the watering. As far as soil goes, just a regular houseplant soil will be just fine. And fertilize them during the growing season. Don't fertilize during the dormant season, from kind of late fall, winter, and early spring. Humidity, they need humidity. They like humidity. It's a good idea to have a humidifier or do the pebble tray method, even just misting, anything to give them a little more ambient humidity, because that's the environment that they come from. They come from kind of a more humid, kind of tropical environment. And it'll keep you from having these kind of brown edges on your leaves. This one doesn't have any, hardly, so that's good. But one other thing I will say about watering is that if you can water with distilled water or just like a filtered water, that would be preferred. Prayer plants don't have the same ability to get rid of harsh minerals as other plants do. So when you water with hard water, there's a chance that you could get kind of brown edging. It's really more common with like Calathea and Goipertea, but it can happen with Maranta too. So just kind of be aware of that. If you can spare some filtered water or something, that would be better for this specific plant. I think that's about all I have about Maranta. I wish I had more because I just love it. I hope that I can get this thing to get huge, because I just want it to be like beautiful and cascading. These leaves are just gorgeous and really unique, and I can't get over it. I love it. Thank you guys so much for watching and for subscribing, and especially for your comments. I love it. I'm excited to hear what your all's experience with Maranta is, and if you know of any other Marantas that I forgot to mention, any other varieties. I know there's actually like a black stripe variety too. I just can't think of what it's called off the top of my head, but they are all still Maranta. Oh, what is the species? It starts with an L and it's hard to say. I'll put it up. Larca something or other. Anyway, yeah, there's the species. It's going to be like right there. Thank you guys so much, and until the next video, I will see you very soon. Thank you.